Looking at Saturday's Thunderball results, there doesn't seem to be much reason why these numbers came out at first glance, because they weren't particularly frequent or overdue. They were just sort of in the middle. But when you look at the chart for set of balls number 2, which is the set that was used, then you can see that one of the numbers that came out, number 27, was the most overdue number. And then when we look at a chart for the other numbers paired with 27, and we look at all sets of balls, but just number 27, then you can see number 19, top 3 overdue, 21 fourth most frequent. But what is really interesting is the fact that Thunderball number 5 was overdue for its frequency, the most overdue, and it was the second most frequent with 27. So if we look at the chart for the machine that was used, it was machine number 5. That's where the winning numbers were on that chart. If we just look at numbers paired with Thunderball number 5, then that's what it looks like, and that's where the winning numbers were. If we look at a chart for number 27, that's where the winning numbers were for machine number 5. So if we look at machine 5 and set of balls 2, that's where the winning numbers were. So let's look at a chart for each of these numbers. Chart for number 19, most overdue to occur with 19, 27. Interestingly enough. Let's look where the other winning numbers were. That's where they are. So 21, second most frequent. Looking a bit overdue there. Let's look at the chart for 21. See where the winning numbers were. Paired with 21. 24. $27. I've already seen that one. 35. Not much to see there. So interesting result. See, the numbers weren't particularly outstanding together, but that's what happened. It was just very random. So now that those numbers have been drawn in the last draw, here's my prediction. Let's narrow it down just to the current trend. Machines 5 and 6, sets of balls 1 to 4. So if I produce a chart just for that trend, then this is what it looks like. We've got Thunderball number 8, most overdue. And 32 and 22, overdue for the frequency. And so if we look at a chart for numbers that have occurred with Thunderball number 8, that's what that looks like. Chart for 22. That's what that looks like. Chart for 32. So you can see where the numbers are in relation to each other on those charts that I've just shown you. That's the chart for machine number 6 with these 4 sets of balls. Chart for machine 5 with these 4 sets of balls. That's what that looks like. And that's set of balls number 1 with these 2 machines. Set of balls 2 with these 2 machines. That's what that chart looks like. Set of balls 3 and set of balls 4. So if you want to use these charts to pick your numbers, all you've got to do is rewind the video, pause it and look where the numbers are, and that should help you pick your winning numbers. So good luck with that. That concludes this video. Subscribe for the next one, and bye for now.